Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do an end of the year reading. This is going to be like a winter solstice message, and this will be for the sign of Virgo. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like a more personal reading, I do have spots open. You can get all that information in the description box. Okay, so what we're going to look at is the message that your guides are wanting you to know most of all for the end of the year. What has been your theme over the last year? What is the lesson? What you need to let go of? And what to expect. And I feel we're already getting a message that your wish fulfillment is a lot closer than you think. Be prepared to start receiving what it is that you have been asking for. Your prayers are being answered. Don't focus on the details. Don't focus on how you think this is going to happen or what you think needs to happen in order for this wish fulfillment to come to you. But whatever it is that you've been praying for, it's here. A letter as your overall message. I kind of feel like for some of you, you are getting an unexpected message, but it's almost like something you've been waiting for, some kind of communication you've been waiting for, some kind of information you've been waiting for. It's coming, not in the way that you think. I kind of feel like for some of you, maybe you've let go of this. I feel like some of you need to go back and look at the intentions that you set 6 months ago. What it is that you were praying for 6 months ago, something that started 6 months ago. There's more information that has not been presented to you. There's hidden information, hidden communication that is about to be revealed to you. And I feel like this is going to kind of validate what you have been feeling intuitively. I kind of feel like this message is to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, even if it goes against logic. It's like I'm also hearing like there's a message coming from the gods. Divine message, divine communication. A clear-cut sign coming. But again, it's like not in the way that you expect for it to come. The theme of your year has been Seven of Cups. So I kind of feel like it's just been like a lot of an emotional confusion for you. I feel like what you have kind of been being pushed to step into is to really tap into your intuition. Like I almost feel like all of these things have been kind of placed in front of you that you can't really make sense of. or you can't get any kind of solid answers on something. And so like everything around you just seems very confusing, but I feel like that has been in some aspect for the purpose of getting you to really hone in to your intuition and what your intuition is telling you. And it's also like this energy of like there's something that you're wanting, but you feel like there's not, like you don't know how to get there. You don't know what your options are. You don't see a lot of opportunity to get there. But like the theme of this year has kind of been like emotional burnout, emotional confusion. But again, I feel like the purpose has been to get you to connect more to get you to connect to Pisces energy. Pisces is your opposing sign, right? But Pisces is the definition of spirituality, right? It's the definition of having faith. It's Pisces will really dive into that dream world, that fantasy world, that emotional world, that spiritual world, that intuitive place. And that is your polar opposite, right? But that's because Virgos tend to be very focused on the details, very focused on the practical aspect of everything. And both of those energies are good and beneficial, but to get the most out of your existence, it's best to really work to try to embody the other aspect of it, like the other side of your energy. And so I feel like you've been kind of placed in a lot of really confusing situations. Again, a lot of things that you can't really put a practical solution to, or give a practical answer for, or get a practical answer from, because your guides really want you to listen to what your intuition is telling you. And the lesson has been the World card. The lesson has been, that you've been really shown what cycles need to be cleared out. But it's also with the world is full circle. The world is being presented with every single side of a situation, so you understand every aspect of it. Some of you, it's almost like you've connected to somebody who's Piscean, who has very Pisces energy, or you've been put into that Pisces energy. You've been put in something that is very outside of your comfort zone. Something, you've been gifted something or presented something over the year that you cannot make sense of. And it's so you can really like get in touch with like every aspect of yourself, in order for you to see that there is way more available to you than what is right in front of your face. Yeah, and what you need to let go of is the King of Swords. You need to let go of looking at this logically. And that's what this letter card is too. It's getting information from a different way, getting information and insight in a way that is not logical. But that is the truth that you need. And what you need to embrace is Five of Wands. Embrace things that are not comfortable. Embrace things that seem to be going against your very core being right now, because that is showing you what your passion is. And the way to move towards your passion is not within a logical way. You are being guided. It's like you are being put through situations that have gone against your practical nature, that have come up against you. You've been presented with conflict or things that you cannot figure out, in order for you to acknowledge what your passion is, to acknowledge what you're really passionate about, what your purpose is, and to embody and understand that you have the ability to create what it is that you want, even if it does not seem logical or practical. And I kind of feel like this is something you have been working towards something. There's something that you've been loyal to, but you can't figure it out, right? There's something that you have felt connected to, but you have not been able to figure it out. But again, it's because anytime you've been presented with something that doesn't make sense or that seems to get stuck or you can't figure out, it's because your guides are telling you, you already know the answer. And when you see value in what you feel, you manifest what you want. You've been taken out of your comfort zone completely. It's almost like for some of you, like everything in your life was kind of flipped upside down this year and nothing seemed to make sense. But it's all been for your benefit, to get you to tap into what you're feeling and what your desires are, and kind of reflecting to you, then you can have a lot more than what you're accepting at face value. There's a really beautiful change coming. Wish fulfillment. And it's like you're not going to be able to figure this out logically. The way to go through this is to anchor yourself in your feelings, to follow what that intuitive guidance is telling you, what that desire is telling you, and anchor in the truth regardless of what it looks like, with complete faith and complete trust, because it's coming. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.